company. We do film, branding, corporate identity system design. We do online marketing and social media marketing on LinkedIn, Facebook, Line, all these types of things. And just a little bit of our types of service, just like I mentioned, training courses, market research. So, dealing with the times, I wanted to cover a few things today because I am both a consultant, but I also run my own agency. And so I have a group of people that I lead. And so I wanted to start off with a little bit, because these trying times, is kind of my feelings or the way I've sort of gone with things with managing my team and leading my team. And then various countries could be different as well. Taiwan's a very unique situation, as we know. But, well, just as I said before, Zoom, like we're talking now, Zoom has become more acceptable. We deal with a lot of Taiwanese B2B companies, and I think a lot of you know who've been here for a while, there's often a meeting for meeting's sake. We have our regularly scheduled meetings, and then we get there and we're looking around and nobody sort of knows why we're here. And it's just a matter of traveling all over the place on the Gautier to have our meetings. So, the virus gave us an excuse to clients to say, hey, let's have a Zoom meeting instead. But I think this is one thing that will probably change for good. I mean, I think people have become more used to it, and we'll have face-to-face meetings, but especially at the beginning of engagements or with your vendors. But these regular ones can at least partially be replaced, I think. Another thing that I've seen, a pretty big change, is customer visits and product demos. So slightly different than just Zoom meetings. But what I mean is new ways of doing product demos and these types of things. So we have a CNC machinery customer, and we're working on a platform to do VR demos of their machineries, because as you know, the CNC machines are often huge machines, the sizes of a large automobile. For example, CNC machines either using things such as the AR, kind of like the Microsoft hologram style of product. Another thing that we've been doing is live streaming. So ASML Taiwan is a client of ours, and this month, every Saturday, we're doing live streaming with them. And I think in the past, this type of client would have in-person campus days, these types of things, or you might be at exhibition shows. I think this will be here to stay on a certain basis. So for them, for example, this is for talent recruitment. And what I see during this virus time is some industries are extremely busy looking for people, and then some of them are not. It's content squares, because you need to mix it up. You can't be talking about your product and your stuff all the time. It has to link to other areas to make your content interesting for people. Here's an example of a brand book or a corporate identity system. So, getting this stuff together. This is just some examples of corporate image films, doing employee interviews. These are things that you can also do yourself. Maybe you can have somebody help you come up with a bit of a template for it to make it consistent. Like I said before, B2B brands should be consistent and professional, but they don't need to be flashy. So if you get a nice template, kind of a intro and outro for your video for your interview videos, then your own people can actually do the interview videos, and they don't need to be 100% flashy because they're real people, right? And going back to what I said before, stay flexible. How to stay flexible while sticking to your interest, and maybe shorter contracts with the right to opt out. Now, I often say, contracts are great, but I also look to see, okay, does your customer have more like full-time lawyers on hand than you do? Then probably they're going to win. So let's be realistic and try to, these kind of longer contracts with your vendors and so on are probably just not going to work. So think from your customer's side as well. Another thing is getting into digital marketing. Now, we don't have that much time left, but just wanted to go over a few things. I do see a huge increase in LinkedIn usage in all countries, but also Taiwan, which was lagging behind. And some of you I might actually be contacts with on LinkedIn. So if so, thanks for attending, and you might see some of my posts as well. So align your content with the audience's mindset. Now, this goes for everything, but also for LinkedIn. So you have your stages, your funnel, right? And again, I'll give you this PowerPoint afterwards.